Welcome to the last part of the Awg-9 tutorial. Please begin by selecting the back seat and then press spacebar to continue. In addition to all the search and STT modes, the Rio has a quick acquisition mode of its own. This is called the Manual Rapid Lock-On mode, or the MRL. In this mode, the DDD is switched to a mode in which it displays antenna azimuth versus elevation instead of range or rate. Current elevation being indicated by two lines moving up and down along currently commanded elevation. Maximum range in this mode is 5 nautical miles, and like the pilot quick acquisition modes, it is a pulse mode. The HCU itself in this mode controls azimuth and elevation, corresponding to the DDD display. To enter the MRL, momentarily depress the MRL button on the right side of the HCU stick. The stick then controls the radar antenna, and selection of full action will attempt target lock-on for transition to pulse STT. If half action is commanded and released, the radar will drop back to pulse search. There is now a target within 5 nautical miles in front of you. Please try to acquire it using the MRL. When you've done so, press spacebar to continue. The last thing we're going to cover is the IFF, or Identification Friend or Foe System. The IFF interrogator is a separate radar piggybacked onto the Awg-9 and used in addition to the normal radar modes. To enable IFF interrogation, depress the IFF button next to the radar and IR display mode buttons. This enables interrogation for up to 10 seconds, or until the button is released, whichever time is the shortest. In pulse search, this overlays the IFF returns on top of the normal pulse display at set radar range interval. In pulse Doppler search, RWS and TWS, the DDD switches to an azimuth versus range display and does not display the normal pulse Doppler video, instead displaying on IFF returns. Range can be changed using the range buttons as normal, while the IFF returns are displayed. In the STT modes or TWS with a hooked target, the DDD will instead change to display plus or minus 10 nautical miles around the track, presenting a zoomed-in view of the hooked track. This is indicated in the range window by a plus or minus 10 indication. If the auto STT hook of the STT track or the hooked TWS track is deselected, the display will revert to a normal azimuth versus range IFF display instead. The IFF video returned for a friendly target are 2 bars, one above and one below the target, similar but not the same as the radar gate cursors. The normal radar return might not always be visible, either due to pulse Doppler video not being shown in IFF, or due to the fact that the IFF might detect a target not detected by the Awg-9. The Awg-9 cannot, however, automatically update a track file that returns correct IFF responses. This has to be done manually by the Rio by hooking a corresponding track symbol when present and setting it to friendly using the correct cap function under the target data category. Some of the targets out there in front of us will return correct IFF responses. Feel free to practice this now. This was the last topic covered by this tutorial. Feel free to continue practicing and then exit the mission when you are done.